Hello and welcome to yet another World of Tanks video. Before I do continue, I will apologise for playing this game so much. The reason being is that pretty much this whole week I've had exams to revise, well, not the real GCSEs but just like general mocks and practice exams, so I've been quite busy doing that, and at the same time I haven't had too much time to record, so World of Tanks seems to be the solution to that because it's quite easy to edit and upload, and it's quite fun just to play for 10 minutes or so. So here we have a premium vehicle showcase, tier 4 French SPG. It's quite an interesting one. You can probably tell it's based off the B1 tier 4 heavy French tank. You can see the main chassis is kind of based off that, but then you've got the SPG gun mounted on the top here. Now it's quite an interesting SPG because it's obviously against the grill in that sense, if I said that right, German SPG, although that one only has like 15mm of armor all round, but to be honest, SPGs aren't designed to be tank destroyers. However, this one is an exception. I've had quite a few good games in this where I've shot people at close range, because it's fairly easy to hit people at close range, providing they don't kill you, but most of the time they're not going to one-shot you. In fact, quite a lot of the time, some light tanks will actually bounce shells off some of this armor because it has got 60mm all round, apart from 55mm at the back. It is quite slow, it is very slow, so you're not really going to be that mobile. You're going to probably struggle to get around the map a bit, but you do get a selection of either HEs, HE80s or APs, so it makes a difference because most of the time you're going to be using high explosives or the premium HE80 ammo. But to be honest, the armor piercing I usually find seems to bounce off a lot of the tanks, especially heavies anyway, so most of the time you're going to want to be using high explosives. Now, because I don't have too much time, I'm just going to be going straight into a battle here, which hopefully won't take too long to load, but we'll see how we go because I'm not going to have too much time to record this, so hopefully this will be a relatively fast game, or at least I'm not going to get killed quickly, because some games with SPGs it's unpredictable really what happens, because occasionally the other team will know exactly where the SPGs will be hiding out, so you're dead in seconds, and sometimes you can last until pretty much the last 3 or 4 people left on the team, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. So if we do get a rubbish game in, I may not upload this, but of course you won't know that until I do upload it, so we'll see how that goes. Doesn't look promising so far. We've got an SU-100 whose crew is drunk apparently, so don't drink and tank, I suppose, is a new phrase which could be made up. So to make it not too obvious, I'm going to kind of try and move away from the spawning area, because the first thing they're probably going to do is probably look around the spawn area because it's relatively obvious. I'm thinking, although it probably is obvious going over here, it's probably not as bad. I mean, I do apologise to SPG drivers who are probably looking at me face palming thinking what is he doing, but I am pretty rubbish at SPGs, to be fair. I don't think that's even conceding me, so that's not too good of a start. I also do occasionally get it when SPGs see a tree fall down and they're just going to take me out. Because the thing is, everyone aims for the SPG once. Oh, also notice I'm using a mod here, which isn't cheating, just to say. You can use mods in World of Tanks, they have confirmed that. And it's pretty good. It is designed for SPGs, obviously. And if we go into shift, although we haven't actually scouted anyone out, surprisingly, which is kind of surprising. But the range on this is relatively good. It's not quite as good as the grill, but it is relatively nice. I'm just going to see if we can hit this guy here, providing he does stay still, but there's probably one of our guys pressuring him there. Now that hit a statue, which isn't too good. But the reload time on this is surprisingly good, which is one of the good. Oh, we just missed him there, but it is surprisingly fast in terms of reload, which is nice, especially on SPG, because the grill has a pretty rubbish reload, really. I mean, it has like, it probably does do more damage, but in terms of that, it's not quite as good. I'm just seeing if we can get a perfect aim at this. This is part of the artillery mod pack thing. Oh, I think he's going to kill him before I do, but yes, that would have been our kill. But unfortunately, you got him just before us, and then all these guys are in here, which doesn't particularly help. Now, I'm hoping I will at least damage someone, because it will be disappointing if we don't even get to do that, but we'll see what we can do. I think that, yeah, he's just far out the way now. Now, he's probably going to be coming for me, and I think I heard his tracks go out, so he may be able to hit him, providing he doesn't suddenly repair kit it. Oh, someone's got him as well. They're not doing too well, this team, to be honest, so it's kind of a bit disappointing for me, because I'm not really going to be able to do much here, because it looks like most of our team seems to be doing pretty well against these guys, and this Churchill's just about to go. It's disappointing. At least I'll try and at least hit someone. We did hit him, and I think we must have hit his tracks or something. See if I can hit a medium, at least. Again, we missed. It does have, I think one of the things with this is it is ever so slightly inaccurate. Now, I think we did hit him there because it wasn't like an explosion, so must have hit him. We'll see that in the after-match report, hopefully, but we can't actually see anything now because we did do that. Now, that looks like a stock, relatively stock KV1, so we may be able to do a bit of damage to him, providing he does stay. So this just shows how kind of rubbish I am at this game, because most SPG players could probably hit a moving target relatively easily. I have got a German medium here with a pretty nasty gun. The problem is they all know kind of how to play. I think that's one of the main problems. So they all seem to understand the pressure of SPG fire. There is only a few of them left now, so I may be able to do another game quickly, I suppose, because this isn't going to be a particularly interesting one. He's dead, and he's probably dead. I don't think we actually injured anyone, but we'll have to see. If not, I will go quickly into another game. Oh, we did hit an M6, we did 141 damage, which isn't particularly bad. But our standard shell damage is supposed to be about that. It's actually very rare for me to hit anything. I have occasionally hit 300s, I don't think I've ever hit anywhere near a 500. So, I'm not sure what the deal is with that. Anyway, I will go into another battle quickly and hopefully play a bit of that, because you probably didn't see most of that. We did, but I didn't actually do any damage. Now, at this point we're competing against tier 7s, and we've got a Hummel on the other team. However, they do actually have more SPGs than we do anyway, which could prove a problem. Well, they have the same amount, but they actually have a tier 5 Hummel, which is a pretty nasty SPG. Now, usually what I think I do on this map is I usually kind of sit around that rock there. Although the thing is, you don't usually get the full range of the map, but because this thing isn't particularly mobile, even if I try and go like over there or something, it's going to get me killed pretty easily. I did say this was going to be a quick video, but I've still got a bit of time, so I thought might as well see if I can get another game in. If this one, I don't know, doesn't, yeah, if I die or something, I'll leave it at that, or if it does take a bit too long, I'll probably have to finish it, but I'm hoping we'll actually do something here, because although I did damage someone, it's not particularly interesting, and at the same time, you didn't actually see it on camera, so to speak, you only saw it in the end of match report. So what I usually like to do in this one is, I usually knock down a few trees just to make a bit more cover. So here we go. I do apologise if I don't talk as much. Now we want to just move back a bit, just in case. This is me giving SPG tips when I'm an absolute rubbish SPG driver. But you often want to move back just a bit, because you never know. Like, an SPG could have spotted that, and it's going to be an easy kill. Now, we've got a pretty nasty medium there, which has just gone off the map. Not sure who's scouting out. It doesn't look like we have many scouts, but this isn't the best place, so to speak, because they're gonna, like, if they come around here, they are gonna get me pretty easily, but I'm not sure. It could turn out they will just flank us down this side because there's no one really protecting down here. And they could just flank down here, kill all of the SPGs, and we'll pretty much be finished. Look, we can already see that they've taken advantage of that. So it is an American one, I think. Which, I'm not saying that's like makes it easier to kill, because it absolutely doesn't. No, I think we did just miss that one because I didn't let it aim it. But it looks like this is a Chinese heavy, IS-2 probably. I'm just going to take a blind fire there. It looks like we did hit him because there was no crater. But again, we do want to see some interesting stuff. And the thing with this is, as I suspected, the enemy team are kind of taking advantage of the unprotected area there. So, which probably means I'm in a bit of danger. We don't actually have a scout, which probably explains why we can't see anyone on the map, which doesn't really help when you've got SPGs, because if no one can scout out, then the SPGs can't really do their work. Now we've got a medium down here. Now this is where it gets troublesome, because I'm not convinced we'll be able to reach down here, although it looks like we can. Now I'm not sure if they know they're on the radar, but he's probably going to move by the time I actually hit him, and that's going to take a long time to get there. As suspected, all of us fired then. Problem is the other tanks on our team often obviously want to get a few shots in, so they start them a bit, then they get moving. Now I'm not really sure how much longer I'm going to be able to do this game, because it seems like a very slow game, very slow. Now I'm just going to take a shot there, which I think would have hit him actually, but unfortunately someone else did get him. Always seems to be the problem with me, because the shells take so long to get over there. The problem is you can only really predict where they're going to go, which does often cause a problem. Now we have got a heavy KV-1S down here, which we may be able to hit if we're lucky. But again, the mod is supposed to tell you how long it's going to take a shell to get over there, but it doesn't particularly work. We did do 53 damage to that KV-1S, which we actually caught then, which is a relatively low amount. It probably didn't really help much in any respect. He is just gone out of range at that point. I've got a medium there, which again is currently aiming, but because we are also aiming, we're not going to get a shot in. Got more heavies, which potentially are targets. Yeah, he's probably oblivious to the fact that I can reach him there. Oh, 375 damage, that's not bad. Shot him in the back as well, which isn't too good for him. Now he's probably just going to be moving away now, so I'm probably not going to hit him there, because he's probably realised that artillery are out to get him. Got an IS-2 I think, which is either aiming or is idle, which you may be able to hit if we can zoom in fast enough. But that probably started him a bit, that other SPG shot, so I'm not sure. I hope this video won't be too boring for you guys, because I know that this is going to be a bit longer than expected, and I'm not an expert at World of Tanks, so it's probably not too exciting for you guys, but it does look like we're winning. So we'll see how that goes, at least. Oh, there he is, there's the IS-2 I think. Try and aim in for him. He seems to be kind of down a ditch a bit, but I didn't quite let that aim in long enough. Oh, his tracks down. We may be able to get him, but it's in a bit of an awkward place, and he just repaired it, so it's not going to do much good for us. There's the IS-2 again. They all seem to have gone down this little ditch into the river / stream. Now if I can just get a relatively good shot on this guy, we could be in for a chance. I'm just going to shoot. He's probably going to move. Yeah, I don't understand this because they always move as soon as you shoot. I don't know if it's just bad luck or what, because I mean no one wants to stay still, particularly when artillery's around. Now all of us tried to hit that one, but all of us missed. Don't think any of our SPGs have killed anyone. I don't think any of theirs have either, so I think it's probably partly to do with the fact that everyone seems to be pretty well protected, although I did do some damage, which is nice. Now, unless one pops up in a second, I probably will finish the video at this point, because it's not going to be getting much more interesting, I doubt, because I've only hit 1 or 2 people, and this guy I'm probably not going to hit any better either, so nope, missed him. Someone just hit the roof of a house. In fact, this is probably all from SPG fire, which is quite funny. Now you can tell that the other SPGs on our team are probably using high explosives from the fire. Now I'm just going to try and hit this guy. If I don't hit this Churchill, I'll probably call it a day. Or at least it looks like he's about to get killed anyway, and he's just about to go behind a rock. Which you may still be able to hit him, I don't know. Oh, we did hit him, but didn't see what we did. Yep, my thoughts exactly, camping sim. It is effectively that. I mean, no one seems to be coming out onto the battlefield. Everyone's in cover. And nothing much seems to be going on. It's a very, very slow game. So I think at this point I will, in a second, just after targeting this guy, most likely finish all of us again, trying to get him. I think, in fact, their Hummel just got one of ours. Everyone is just trying to get these guys. But I'm not going to hit him, he's too far down the ditch, really. Now, I'm just going to take a blind shot there. And he's up there, surprisingly. Well, he's pretty much dead. It's not really worth firing at him. Anyway, I'm going to end the game at this point. I know probably after I do this I'll probably get like kills or something, but it is really taking too long. I will show you the after-match report once this game is over. And there we go. There we go, that game is finally over. It pretty much took the time limit to win, but we did win eventually to destroy all of their vehicles. Now it looks like I've got a badge, and hopefully the game won't crash this time, but Mastery Badge First Class, which is pretty nice. And if we go to Team Score, we can see I got, what's that, 100% killed one. I did, in fact, I wish I would have, could have caught this one, but I did destroy a Hummel in Tank Destroyer mode. It wasn't like by using shift, it's just like, for some reason he was rolling over to our flag, so I managed to shoot him, and surprisingly it was quite accurate. I managed to get a nice shot in there and killed him, and that did quite a nice damage, 280. Tiger P we did 99 damage to, KV1S we did 53, the IS-2 we did 98, and also did critical damage, probably the tracks. And the IS we actually did 375 damage to, which is quite a nice shot there. And the Black Prince we did 57, and the PZ5 385. So it's a relatively nice game there. Thanks for watching my World of Tanks video today, guys. I hope you did enjoy it, even though it took a while to complete. But if you did enjoy it, remember to like and subscribe. See you next time, guys.